Imagine a single penny that could turn your life around forever, a 1994 1-cent coin that looks ordinary to the untrained eye but secretly holds the power to unlock a fortune worth over $25 million, and the story behind its unbelievable value is filled with mystery, error, history, and mind-blowing surprises that most collectors still can't believe are true. So welcome. And if you've ever dreamed of discovering a hidden treasure in your pocket change or wondered what makes a simple coin skyrocket in worth, stay with us till the end of this deep dive into one of the most astonishing cases of hidden American wealth, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell because what you're about to hear might just change the way you see pennies forever as we take you on an extraordinary journey into the mysterious world of the 1994 1-cent USA coin. A copper-plated zinc marvel that somehow became the stuff of legend among coin collectors, numismatists, and historians, with a tale so full of twists and turns that you'll find yourself hooked from the very first anomaly to the shocking auction prices it commands today. But let's rewind the clock to understand how a simple 1-cent coin minted in 1994 became a treasure chest worth millions and what exactly makes this piece of metal so irresistibly valuable, because in 1994, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of Lincoln cents just like every other year, with Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco working in overdrive to meet circulation demands, but hidden among these billions was a tiny number of coins that defied the rules, exhibiting errors and minting quirks that would soon catch the eyes of a few sharp collectors who recognized that what they had in hand was far from normal, and those few anomalies would become the seeds of legend, with double die errors, off-center strikes, broad strikes, transitional metal planchets, and misplaced mint marks creating a perfect storm for coin value insanity, because in the numismatic world, rarity alone isn't enough, it's the combination of rarity, historical context, and visible uniqueness that gives a coin its explosive financial power, and the 1994 1-cent coin delivered all three in unexpected ways, but what made it even more shocking was the presence of transitional errors, where the coin was mistakenly struck on the wrong type of metal planchet, possibly even left over from previous years, with some 1994 cents showing up in full copper weight despite the official composition being copper-plated zinc, leading to the hypothesis that a few blanks from the early 1982 solid copper era somehow made their way into the 1994 minting process, a mistake so rare it has collectors debating its origin even today. But what's not in doubt is the massive value such a coin commands, because one confirmed specimen of a 1994 1-cent coin struck on a bronze planchet recently made headlines at an auction when it fetched a jaw-dropping $25 million due to its confirmed weight, pristine condition, and authentication by top-tier grading authorities. But that's just the beginning, because some other 1994 pennies, even without a metal composition error, have sold for hundreds of thousands thanks to incredibly dramatic double-die obverse effects, where Lincoln's face and the words, "In God We Trust," or "Liberty," appear ghosted or duplicated, creating a haunting visual effect that instantly confirms the coin's unique identity. And then there are the off-center strikes, with coins being stamped so far out of alignment that only part of the design is visible, which may seem like a mistake but to collectors, it's gold, literal gold in coin form, especially when combined with full visible dates and mint marks. But we haven't even touched the most bizarre twist, which involves a small number of 1,994 1-cent coins bearing what appears to be a phantom S mint mark, suggesting that they were either trial strikes from the San Francisco Mint or errors involving dies used for proof coins somehow being used on circulation coins, a theory that sparked debate and suspicion within the coin community until collectors began verifying these coins through weight measurements, metallurgical analysis, and microscopic inspection. And while the exact number of these ultra-rare coins remains unknown, what is known is that demand for them has exploded, with even moderately rare examples selling for upwards of $100,000. At collector shows, online auctions, and private sales, especially those graded MS-68 or higher by PCGS or NGC, the top coin grading services in the United States, and when a coin gets certified in such high mint state with visible and undeniable mint errors, it becomes a unicorn among coins, a once-in-a-generation collectible that people will fight over, bid for, and even store in bank vaults as investment pieces. And this coin has become the ultimate symbol of why you should never ignore your pocket change, because even now, right this very moment, there could be a 1994 1-cent coin hiding under your couch, lying forgotten in a drawer, or resting silently in a jar of old coins waiting to be discovered, and it might be the very coin that changes your life forever. But don't just take our word for it, auction records tell the story, with some private collectors confirming anonymous sales in the $500,000 range and rumors swirling about institutional investors looking to acquire the finest examples for private museum collections, with more coins expected to surface as awareness grows. And what's truly fascinating is how the average person still walks past this possibility every day without a second thought, because who really thinks a penny could be worth more than a Lamborghini, a luxury mansion, or even a private jet? Yet here we are, discussing a real coin with a real auction history and a real collector base that treats this 1994 Lincoln cent as the holy grail of post 1980 U.S. coinage, and it begs the question, how many more of these coins exist in circulation, how many are hiding in plain sight, and how many people unknowingly spend them for a candy bar or toss them aside thinking they're worthless when in fact they might be holding the keys to a fortune? And the suspense only deepens when you learn about the counterfeiting attempts, the secretive authentication labs, and the bidding wars that have erupted behind closed doors for mint state examples with documented provenance, with some collectors going as far as publishing entire books and digital guides just to help others identify the visual and weight clues that mark these coins as special. And those guides have now triggered a second wave of treasure hunters, scouring garage sales, estate auctions, thrift stores, and antique markets for jars of old coins, all hoping to catch a glimpse of the coveted 1994 error cent. But remember, identifying a $1 million penny isn't just about the date. It's about the details, like the weight, should be around 3.11 grams if copper, the strike clarity, any visible doubling, unusual spacing of the lettering, or even minute die cracks and chips that mark a rare production run. And some of the most elite collectors have trained their eyes for years just to spot these details at a glance, while average folks are beginning to educate themselves using online resources, TikTok videos, Instagram reels, and YouTube breakdowns just like this one to increase their chances of hitting the jackpot. And the best part is that the market for rare pennies is only growing, with new buyers entering the arena from Asia, Europe, and the Middle East, driving values even higher as the 1994 1-cent coin becomes a globally recognized collectible. And while some scoff at the idea of a penny being worth millions, the facts and numbers tell a very different story. So before you dismiss that little coin in your hand, ask yourself, what if this is the one? What if it's the coin that changes your life? And what if you're about to make history just by looking a little closer? So check your change, go through those old jars, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications because more unbelievable coin stories like this are coming your way, and you won't want to miss a single one, especially if the next coin we talk about is sitting right in your pocket.